What's up, what's up, what's up, what's up? It's your boy Wuchi, aka the Chocolate Monster, aka the African Wizard. You're now tuned in to another dope episode of your favorite Afrobeats podcast, Underground Unreleased. I mean, we're gathered here for the podcast, but specifically today,
Yeah.
we already know what we're here for.
May 1st, 2026.
It's May 1st, 1st of May. I would have played Rent is Due as the intro song.
We're not playing anymore. I'm a piano song. As soon as you play, I'm walking off. As soon as you hit play, I'm walking off. I stand on that shit too. Nah.
I've recently been thinking about the state of the culture over the past week or so. And, I was wondering to myself, like, these people that say that Afrobeats is dead, where exactly is that narrative coming from? So I've been trying to figure out, what's missing there, because I don't think Afrobeats is anywhere near dead. And I'm very tapped in with the underground, so I know for a fact that it is not dead. So other than laziness, I'm like, what is the issue here? What's the disconnect? And I realized something. It's not that Afrobeats is dead, but album making, the magic of album making in Afrobeats is dying off. Or it's been dying kind of like a slow death. I think that if there's a problem, that's one of the major problems in the culture. But, and then I'm looking forward to Friday because, Mr. Money is dropping. And I'm wondering, okay, I'd like to see what he can do. If there's anybody that can save album making culture, it's the guy who's giving us at least 2 classics in 3 years. And then I listened to the album. Oh man, you guys are going to hate me.
I already knew once you did that side. I already knew exactly where you were going with this.
But you already hit me, so fuck it. I listened to the album.
We're about to get
and that album is not hitting for a goddamn thing.
Damn, we're about to get hit.
It is not. That album is not. It is not hitting for anything. Hey, I don't understand what's going on with that project, and I'm kind of hoping that on Monday you send something and be like, just kidding.
Elaborate. Why do you think it's not hitting? What exactly is your?
The album is not hitting to me because it's not showing any evolution on Asake's part. Like there is no evolution in that album as a body of work. I hear a very, very comfortable Asake on this project. Comfortable in the sense that you're just relying on the same old tricks, or what's otherwise in Nigeria we call rewarming rice. Let me say this, and I'll preface it, because I understand music is such a funny art or industry, because unlike most professions, music is one of the only ones where the older the creatives or the artists or the personnel gets, the less the music hits, the less the product hits. Everywhere else, typically, the older you get, the more experience you have, the more access you have, the more money you have, the product tends to improve in quality, because you're more equipped. What happens on the other side in music is that the older and more accomplished artists get, the less you enjoy the art as a consumer. And I know why that is, because the hunger and angst are 2 very heavy factors that help in creativity. Being rich and creativity don't go very well together 9 times out of 10. Because you have to be tapped in. There's a sense of like that hunger and anger, that desperation for more, wanting to escape where you're at. That is diesel. But when you're rich, when you're comfortable, when you've gotten to where you're at, you tend to take a lot of things for granted. And that is what I am hearing. And maybe in an ironic way, that is what this title Money is. Because money, they reduce quality. Even though it contradicts with our popular saying, soup way sweet, na money kill am. Na money kill this album, but sweet. Now, when you talk about the production, doing the same old thing with Magic Sticks. Magic Sticks just showed us on the joint EP, the real EP with Wizkid, that he can jump into different bags. When you hear like a Turbulence or Iskolodo, like that luxurious, it sounds rich. When I'm listening to this project, I'm hearing songs that sound like, Mr. Money with the vibes throwaways. Like, for example, the last one, Skillful, sounds like a song that if you throw it on Mr. Money with vibes as a deluxe, it does not feel out of place.
That was the only song I think there's like 2 of them that's like that though.
Okay, but I'm saying I'm hearing songs like that.
But that could be for the fans though. That could be for like the OG fans because that very last song is reflective of when he first started. That was a lot of that. There was that one guy, that one guy with the tickets. I personally don't. At least I won't admit I don't like that part of Asake when it comes to the production guy, because for me it sounded too simple and too the same when it comes to production wise. Doesn't mean that I'm criticizing him for leaving it in the album.
Okay, that's cool. I think that is a cheap point for this guy.
No.
It's too easy. It's too easy. Oh yeah, I threw a song in because I want to do a throwback for my fans to remember. And this is the note on which you decide you want to end your 35-minute album on. I don't know about that. No. When you look at Ashake's discography, his albums, his EPs, this album is not better than Mr. Money with the Vibes. It's definitely not better than Work of Art. Work of Art is arguably his best project. This album, I can't even really say is better than Lungu Boy. So when you look at his albums, objectively and subjectively, this is arguably his worst project.
When you're done, Sha,
don't worry. You have your chance.
There's no fucking way.
There's every fucking way.
There's every fucking way.
Third, I can tell Asake that you need Olamide's pen. Or you need somebody's pen.
Jesus Christ.
You need somebody's pen. The first two albums that you have that are certified classics, no debates, had Olamide all over it. Then Lungu Boy comes around. And yes, that was your last thing under YBNL. It was like alright, this is the last project. Let me get the fuck up out of here. There's not that much Olamide on it. You kind of were trying to do your own thing. It's very telling on that project. Now here, you're completely free of your Yahoo Boy no laptop chains. And this is what you have to give us. On top of that, no features. It's kind of like, why not? What is this new thing that we're doing in Afrobeats where, because you want to prove that you're the top dog, if you put features, you put some obscure, like what the DJ Snake is here. Technically, there are features. Okay, so I don't take that too literally. There's a Chacola, this thing here, and what's his name? God damn it, I forget his name. Chacola is on that.
And then the bad boy gangster guy. The bad boy gangster guy. Lock something. Bad boy gangster.
That's Chacola is on this with the UK rapper. And then there's Kabza on Assam, but Kabza is a producer. So you don't really have features on this project. There are so many other artists you could have worked with. A lot of artists have made music with you. There's always this footage of you in the studio with these artists making music. And it's unfortunate that it turns out none of the music is for you, or you're scrapping people's verses. What is this new hunger to prove that you can do an entire album pretty much by yourself and not feature your peers? What point are you proving? Because me as a listener, I don't care for any of that shit. I don't know who told you people that this is the move. I would have loved to hear other people do something with this. So it makes me wonder, is this like you trying to separate yourself from other people and saying, I don't need anybody? Or is this you being scared that somebody might outshine you on this project?
I don't think that is.
Okay, that question is up in the air. I
100% don't think that. Second cool. Thing is, I don't think he's worried about anyone trying to outshine him.
That's okay. Yeah. But would have really liked to see or hear other people on this P. Asake, go get you some writers. There's nothing wrong with that. I know that hip hop has a lot of influence on Afro beats, but we can pick and choose what we choose to influence our culture. So just because in hip hop there's this very strict, you can't have any writers, otherwise you're not a GOAT MC or whatever. Afro beats, there's no space for that in Afro beats. Hip hop is a whole nother beast. Afro beats is not that. Employ some niggas, man. Times are hard. Employ people to write for you. It is okay. We don't care who wrote it. Not even for bands. We don't care who wrote it. Is he sweet?
Yes, it's not.
Is he sweet? The ones people are begging, like Olamide, want Olamide to write for you. That's to show you that nobody cares who's writing for you.
It's not. Yeah, it's not hip hop. It's
yeah,
not like it's big of a scrutiny on there.
Yeah, exactly. So like, why are you not doing that? Like, because on this project, it's telling that you don't. It's like you don't have much to say. You're running out of things to say. So a lot of times you're letting Magistics do the heavy lifting. Once again, you're letting him do the heavy lifting. And instrumentals are like talking for you. You're Mr. Money. Like what we know you for is the wordy verses, catchy hooks, wordy verses. Like you're talking your shit on the verses. Like you're actually saying things. And I'm not saying, oh, there's no substance. This is not that conversation. I don't want anything conscious from you. I'm saying like we're used to you actually saying stuff that we can resonate with. Quotables. This time it's just like you're just trying to like, I'm trying to get out of here, man. Like let's drop this thing and be going. Almost like you're tired of this music P. Like this is like a here nigga damn album. So yeah, I'm not satisfied with this. If we're talking about a new era, big three, big four, however many bigs you think that there are outside the original big three, and you're supposed to be one of them niggas, I'm not hearing why you're number one right now. In this conversation, Rema has shown to me, I think to everybody, that he has more of a tenacity for evolving upwards. Like you never really know what you're going to hear from Rema.
But that's the entire definition of Rema's music career, though. That's not Asake's definition.
I know, but I'm just saying this.
It's not a fair comparison.
Saying, no, it is fair because
No, it's not.
Yes, it is, and I'll tell you why. Because yes, Rema does embody that more than everybody, but it is not his exclusive right. It is not a wait. Let me learn. It is not a birthright. Mr. Money, work of art, Asake's work of art album is not Mr. Money with the vibes.
Well, you can hear similarities. I can hear that and be like, "Oh, is this Asake?" Versus I can hear him and be like, "Who's this?" This is completely different.
There are similarities, but what I am saying is, and because I'm not saying wipe away your entire identity. I'm not saying don't keep bits and pieces of what we've known you for. What I am saying is, if you're giving me a project that does not sound much different from something you've given me before, I have a problem with that.
I'll tell you what.
Work of art has amapiano and log drums all over it, but it does not sound like Mr. Money with the Vibes. It's a better album than Mr. Money with the Vibes. And Mr. Money with the Vibes is a dope album. Those are two classics to me, but he somehow managed to improve. I am not seeing that improvement here. So you're by yourself now, you have the money, the notoriety, people rate you. You've worked with all the biggest artists. What is the excuse for this? I am highly disappointed by this project.
Okay.
And I will say the most I'll give it is a 4/5 out of 10.
That's absolutely crazy.
All right.
That's absolutely crazy.
Okay.
No, I say it's absolutely crazy is that how I say bro will be overly criticizing. I think this is one of those times that you're overly criticizing this album.
You're playing into these niggas' narrative.
No.
Playing into their narrative.
The reason why is because I hear this differently from you is the last album that we heard versus this album from Asake, not EPO. The last album I heard from Asake doesn't sound anything like this. What sounds closest to this is the EP. And that was his most recent joint. And I think that's what you're conflicting together to be like, when it comes to this particular work, for me, like I said in the EP, it shows growth. It shows that these guys have for me, this is even more of a huge shift. I was expecting more of a lit type of like normal Asake vibes on this. I did not see any normal Asake vibes. I saw EP Asake on this one. I saw I'm chill. I'm chilling, I'm gonna go to the studio, I'm gonna do my own thing, I'm flexing at this point. This is where I'm at in life, and this is the product I am giving to my fans. That's literally what so when I heard it, I was like, it took me a while to adjust to it because I was just expecting for that. That's Asake normal, throw away one club song. I did not hear it. I'm like, okay, that's the difference between this project. My biggest critique on the stuff itself had to do with more with the production. And I love the production, don't get me wrong. But it's just one particular, when I hear guys that play the sax, I hate it. I love sax, but I hate it because it sounds very flavorless. And it just tells me that, and I'm not throwing shade to white people, but for me, whenever they play on the sax, sometimes it sounds like they're just playing on it. There's no Jara, there's no PC. I'm not saying they can do it. I know a lot of examples that I've seen them do it, but the guys that come in and they do it. To me, so you just sound like they're playing it. They don't sound like they're really I rehearse it and it's back of my mind. So when I come and play, I can put my own swag in there. I can make it flow. So me, I can hear those little things. So every time I hear the sax, a good example is Jogodo. For me, it just sounds so dull. And I heard a couple of them on here, and I was like, The sax does do a good job.
So you're saying there's too much white man DNA in this album?
You know what? At this point, I'm not gonna. I don't know. I don't know. I didn't say there's too much white man in this. I'm not about, at least for the sax part. That was my biggest, only thing I had against the song. And then but other than the entire thing itself, I listened to it. It was a lot slow paced. When it comes to the lyrics, do you speak Yoruba?
No.
My Yoruba is not that good. I'm not going to lie. I don't really when Asake, I have to go to the lyrics and check what he's saying, and even at that I'm like, well, and then someone is stronger when it comes to the parables. In our language, so there's a whole bunch of even you too. There's a lot of Isaiah hyperboles where you speak something and mean something else. So he's good at that. So that's what I feel like he did more. Yes, you're right about like what when he was in YBNO. I can't even argue that one. You could see the influence and inspiration from Olamide versus him by himself. But this is his first thing by himself, really. So, like me, I'm still giving him a little credit. He's changed from what he was before versus what he is now. Is it a big change? I'm not gonna lie, yes. Because Mr. Money with the vibe right now, which was actually like lit versus Mr. Money, like money. Like so that what he said was irony to it is what I saw. I thought we were on the same place. And then you said what you said about the money thing. And I was like, no. That's why the first I was like, that's not what I meant. Like me, money where like I saw like it's chilling. It's like I'm gonna make this album. Like I'm ready where it needs to be already. I made a name for myself. I'm like, if you were criticizing on the need to like he's relaxing too quickly on that note, then I wouldn't disagree with you. I'll be like,
I am saying that. I am saying this album is money without the vibes. Right, so another metaphor here, right? Listen, you agree with me? He's comfortable, but my nigga, but it's only been 4 years.
But I don't because
it's only been 4 years.
Because he was playing catch up, bro, and he caught up now.
That's cool.
4 years
now.
Keep your foot
on the gas.
4 years back to back, and the foot was on the gas to the max.
No, there was a year gap. He didn't drop last year.
I'm talking about albums.
Yeah, he didn't drop last year.
I'm just talking about like album, like
he did 22, 23, 24, skipped 25, and now 2026.
Yes, I'm saying, but back to back, he gave us foot on the gas. And
and then you took a year off. Put your foot back on that motherfucking gas.
No. But like you took a year off, and now it's like you've already caught up. How many guys can we say now that dropped 3 back-to-back bangers that got Grammy nominees multiple times?
He didn't drop 3 back-to-back bangers. Sha.
I'm talking about 2. Yeah. But I mean, arguably 3. It was all 3 of his albums were lit. Arguably.
I'll argue with you. That
Lungu
boy no follow.
Me,
Lungu boy no follow.
Me, I will never lie to you, right?
It's Mr. Money with the vibes and
I will not even lie to you. When it comes to, I started listening to Mr. Money Logo Boys. Logo, that album, that's when I started, that's when I actually like listened to, I started listening to Asake more. Before then, I was like, I don't even know what he's saying, and I hated that last producer, and I don't like it. It just sounds too the same shit
that's
to
Magic
me.
Sticks now. He's on it's
the very last one, the skillful one.
Yeah, Magic Sticks.
That's Magic Stick.
Yeah. You're shitting on your boy Magic Sticks. That's not fair.
So if you play that one, and they that's Magic Sticks. That's absolutely.
I knew that when I heard
that's
it.
skillful.
Yeah.
So that's really that's
Magic Sticks. He's on 8 out of 13.
Magic Sticks. When you were produced for Mr. Asake, everyone loved him. Don't get me wrong. It's a personal thing. You are talented. I like Magic Sticks.
It's time for him to break up with
but
his baba.
I did not like that particular. I mean, that was the my piano thing that we were doing. That was not sounding right to me at the time. It just sounded like a Nigerian, like just slap it. It didn't sound like there was no and I hated it. So I didn't enjoy those parts to it, but the logo was different. Like you could, and that's when I got to see him like go on different type of actual like beats, and he killed it. And that was what sold me to Asake. It was that album.
Yeah,
gone.
Yeah,
this for me is very different. This for me is almost like a sibling to the EP that you dropped, the Volume 1 EP that you dropped with what's his name, Wizkid. For me, they sound it's on that same vibe. It didn't like deviate way too much from that. And when I heard that, that's the only reason I was like, you know what? They kind of gave us a warning from what he was on from that video, and then seeing him now, I'm like, so for me, I don't give this a 4 out of 10. I actually give this a 7.5.
I knew you were going to say 7.
Yeah, no, because for me, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I don't know what he's saying. This is embarrassing. I have to listen to Asake multiple times, and then I'll catch the period.
Okay.
Because the way he's supposed to rap from, even for me, it's a little embarrassing, but still.
You rap past your own.
His own past my own, yeah. He has very like, because you have to think about the I say idioms. I forgot what the word it is. So yeah, I give it a 7 out of 10 right now. My rating for what's the way it started multiple listen, it didn't change.
For clarity of mind.
Clarity of mind, it didn't change. Okay. Whatever I give it then is what it is.
Is what it is. I don't remember what you gave it back.
I think
then.
7 too. I think 7.
You gave that shit a 7 and you didn't even really like it like that.
Is it fair?
I don't know if you gave it a 7.
Whatever everyone watch it, whatever I gave it was what
yeah,
what it
if
was.
you gave clarity of mind a 7 and you're giving this a 7.5, that means this really is some bullshit.
No.
Because you still don't like
I like this more than I do clarity of mind.
Now they talk now. So now 0.5.
Okay, so yeah, that's a 7.5. So if just know it's higher. So if I give it if I say and then this is I can't give it a 8. This is 7.5.
I'm glad that you stood on that one.
I can't give it a 8.
Yeah, I'm not happy with this. Where do you rank this project in his list of albums? The 4 albums he's giving us in.
I rank it, for me. There's different vibes. For me, this is category 2. So right now, this is the I'm putting it with top with the EP and with Wizkid, and because there's so much.
No, don't count the EPs. Just count the albums.
Then it's on its own, because there's no way I will compare me. Right, I see them as different phases of. When you're dropping album, different phases of in your artistry or in your work.
That's a very political answer.
No. It's not even about politics, because they're not the same. Like they're not. This doesn't sound anything like those three. Those three sound more alike than this.
We might have an infinity hat for you somewhere in the back.
I'm just being 100% dead ass. For those that understand me, that are trying to guess what I'm sure you kind of know exactly what I'm saying. Just like I'll not rank Wizkid's his first album, second album with what he dropped with Made in Lagos. For me, those are completely 2 different vibes. That's 2 different categories for me. I'll rank it on that type of pedestal versus, because people change as they grow.
I understand that, but I'm not asking for a comparison. I'm asking for a ranking from the same human being that produced these works. Where do you rank it?
It's not fair. Because we're asking it's not fair.
I just want you to answer the question.
It's not fair. It's not fair. How can you ask me to rank? I mean, okay, guys, we have different stages in life, guys. Forget politics. You have your adolescence, teenage years. You have early adulthood, these are your 20s, and then you have your 30s. You are 3 different completely people there. I'm 100%, just because when you're making your 30s might be slow, whatever, it might still be busting for people to not, share gets, but compared to your first project, it's different, because that sounded different. That was a different you. So I can't put you in that. For me, this is Asake that I'm seeing, bald, Tupac looking as Asake. I can't put him in the vibe as the dreads, blonde, like crazy, not crazy, but like a lot more energy. Like they're different people. For me, it's growth. And if I were to rank it, I'll rank it with the EP. And I'm only giving it because I've not heard the volume 2 for the EP. I'll give this one up over the EP, because the EP is just 4 songs, and it's different. All 4 different vibes. It's not the same thing. This one has more of a theme. I enjoyed this album. I actually enjoyed the album. 2 songs that I love in this album are track 2 and track 3. Gratitude and
Worship. So you like Worship?
No. Track 3 and track 4. Gratitude and
Worship is a straight skip for me. Okay, Gratitude and Rora.
I love Worship, by the way. Gratitude and Rora on this album.
You don't even believe in God.
I don't have to believe in God. The song sounds very worship.
What did Kodak Black say? You don't even believe in Jesus. Why you got a Jesus piece? Why are you fucking with worship if you don't?
I listen to. I'm more of a vibe. This thing. There was not too much. He is showing gratitude in the most. Not too like everybody say blah blah. Even that one, I'll still rock with that one too. But I won't lie. For me, I love vibes. Worship for me just sounds very it's very peaceful to me. It makes me feel like glory be to
someone out there.
I'm not gonna say this shit. Hey, bro. Track 3, Gratitude, and track 4. What was that one? Rora. For me, those 2 sounds absolutely chill, and those are the 2 that I know I've read. They are my thing right now. There's more that is down there, but I think I always lose sight. Batman Gangster will always be his own thing. Why love Shay gets.
Yeah. I like Forgiveness. I think it's smooth, and it's not even for the lyricism of it. It's more about the melody and the production.
I have to go listen to it.
Yeah, I like Forgiveness. I can say that. MCBH is cool.
MCB. Oh yeah, Money. Was it?
I don't even know what the fuck that's.
MCB. Money. Some. I forgot.
That's cool. It's like a couple cool songs at most. I don't get the same feeling that I got from Work of Art, which is fine. I don't expect to have that exact same thing for every project. I was just hoping that he will show us something different. You're one of the leaders of the new school. I was hoping that you will show us that you're ready to move away from that over-reliance on amapiano and log drums. But clearly,
yes.
Yeah, clearly you're not ready to do
that. Was my only thing. Also, that was actually the main thing I didn't like about the album.
Too much of a crutch.
The first part kind of pissed me off. I'm kind of pissed at South Africa right now. That intro annoyed the fuck out of me, but I didn't want to skip
South Africa has infiltrated us. If there is a cultural war, they are winning. They are in there, and amapiano, the grip that amapiano has on Afrobeats' throat is not.
I personally think,
loosening up anytime
I think
soon.
it's the artists. I don't think, because the fans, we have a lot of fans that just follow artists, and whatever they do, they will just love it. The artists are not letting go. And Asake started on amapiano, so that's what he feels the most comfortable in. And I disagree with him because he has done so many features that were not amapiano, and he killed it. So exactly are you?
That's one. Number two, before you got put on with YBNL and blow up with
the first song was
and stuff, because I listened to Asake. I knew of Asake before that. I wasn't like a huge follower, but I knew his music. That wasn't amapiano. So you've had a life before amapiano. So you can have a life and a career after and without amapiano.
Because what he went and did now with this, anyone that wants to speak an album now, they will still think this is the vibe that we are on, and they're not gonna want to skip over that shit.
Yeah, and. So yeah, maybe I expect too much from artists. I just feel like if you're a leader, if you're one of the top ones, you should show that you're ready to jump into different bags. Which is my problem with some of the members of our main big three, especially somebody like Davido, where he has that using that amapiano as a crutch.
Yeah.
Is also one of his issues. I would say, one of his weaknesses as an artist.
Yeah.
And
he needs to let that shit go too.
Yeah, like I feel like let's let that shit go. South Africans are doing their thing with amapiano. Every other week there's a viral amapiano song that comes with a dance. Yeah. Leave them for them. Nobody's saying you can't touch it. Yeah. Nobody's saying you can't.
Do features with them. You can collab with them, but
do features with them. Do features with them and do that kind of thing, and maybe tap into the authenticity of amapiano.
Do you know how many states we have that have their own sounds that you can go in there and...
We've leaned on this thing too long. It's time to let it go. It's time to let it go. So if the art of album making in Afrobeats is dying, Asake is not the savior. However you feel about this album, whether you like it, whether you hate it, whether you feel indifferent, this album is not changing the landscape anyhow in the culture. It's not shifting the culture. It's not moving the culture. The last episode that we did where I was asking Wale, is Adekunle Gold safe moving his album a week after this project? Now that I've heard this, Adekunle Gold, I can tell you with certainty you are safe like mad. You are so safe. You are so safe. You are safe. It will do numbers. So I'm not saying it will not do numbers. That's not what I'm saying. He's Asake, and he has earned the ability to be able to drop a project that does not meet his usual standards and still get some grace. That's what two classic albums in 4 years buys you. It buys you time. It buys you time. And time is money. No pun intended. Listen, Asake has bought himself that grace with the previous projects. So I can let it slide. Okay. I will say this though, Asake, I won't be mad if you take a year or two off and not drop another album. I won't be mad at it. I won't be mad at it.
Even with this one that you didn't like. You don't to
No, I don't need you to hurry up to correct this in my eyes.
Okay.
I think you could use a break. 1000%.
Break where? I feel like it's been for me. Whenever they go out to Yankee,
break for
is when
his own. That's not to say you can't do EPs or like drop singles and give niggas the look, give them the Asake.
So a break in Nigeria.
What you mean, like go back to Nigeria?
Yeah, like you need to.
Like where? Oh, you're talking like location wise.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely coming back to Nigeria would help. But I think like a mental break.
Okay.
From the weight of what it means to be Mr. Money. the weight of what it means to be this guy who people are listening to your album like this and scrutinizing it because it's not meeting the standards that you set when you're working under a former boss. That maybe part of you leaving was to show that I can do this without you, right? But your work so far has not matched what it is that you offered. And I understand as men, we have that thing. You want to prove a point to yourself that, I don't need anybody. And I can respect that. I vibe with that. So I'm not saying you have to go back to Olamide specifically. I'm not even saying you have to let him resign you or some shit. But I am saying that now that you're your own boss, instead of being the school son to a writer, be the school father to writers. Have people come in and help sharpen up this thing. Because like I said, the richer you get, the more comfortable you get. Mm-hmm. You don't have the angst, the anger, or the hunger that drives creativity. You don't have that fuel anymore. It's natural.
That's why I get it. Davido credit.
I get it. But then have people in the room with you that are going through it. So that the blood, sweat, and tears go they show. I'm not saying sing about poverty. That's not what I'm saying. Mm-hmm. I'm just saying like have people that are still in the trenches, that were where you were 3, 4, 5 years ago, and that have that ginger that you no longer have because you're comfortable.
Okay.
That's all that I'm saying. So Adekunle Gold is dropping next week. I think that culturally, I think Adekunle Gold's project will have something more to say to us than Ashake's album.
And we talked about it culturally. It's always been like that culturally.
Yeah.
Asake always drop when it comes to like what stuff. But me, Adekunle Gold when it comes to certain songs, it's all like. And for me, they're almost like the same people. Just one is more pop, one is more, I don't want to say like big boy, Yoruba. Because that's what Yoruba like.
Adekunle Gold is more of a traditionalist.
Traditional, like a classic in a sense.
Yeah.
And what's his name is more of a
pop mainstream.
No, Kiss Daniel.
Kiss Daniel.
Because I'm the three of them.
You're putting them in. Okay.
It's more like Afro beats, like fun, like party, and I can't for me because when I hear Adekunle Gold, I think like I'm okay. I'll put on a suit. I'll take the agbada off. I'll put on a suit, or I'll put on a very very nice native. Got my jewelries on. Like
you think? Flex. You said when you think about Adekunle Gold,
yeah.
You think about taking off the agbada. Really?
No.
I would think you will be putting on the agbada.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like either throw away. Like the point I'm trying to say is more charisma wise. It's like you gotta. It's interchangeable. Either I put on a suit or I put on like my tribal thing.
Gotcha.
And I sing with that kind of flex. When I think of Kiss Daniel, I think of like love type song, like but with the Yoruba affluence, like party, like but more Yoruba affluence in that sense. When I think of Mr. Money, I think of like that one is club, like banga, and then some of the two of them in the mix, they have interchangeable. I still think that what's his name? I don't completely agree with you saying that one is 100% safe. What's his name? Mr. Adekunle Gold. Adekunle Gold is 100% safe because it's still Asake, and Asake has a bigger fan and bigger following than Adekunle Gold does.
I did acknowledge that.
Adekunle Gold is only safe. It's only safe because he has a distinct fan. He has a safe fan group. There are people that listen to Adekunle Gold. They just love him. That's why I think it's safe. So even if it dropped or it doesn't drop, it will still get overshadowed. But you are right that 1 week thing, 100%. Yeah, he's gonna be at least top 10 for like 2 weeks or 3 weeks.
Yeah, I think
so. We'll have a couple of songs that will be top 10 for 2-3 weeks, if not more.
Yeah,
Asake is gonna hold.
Asake will do the numbers again. He's gonna hold Asake, so regardless of what it is that he drops.
Actually, you can check it right now.
People with a chopper and people with a spinner.
How many songs he got on lock?
I'm just saying, as far as like impact, I think I predict that Adekunle Gold's album will be talked about more in a more positive light, and for maybe longer than Ashake's album, Money album.
He's never disappointed. My favorite Adekunle Gold album to this day is Kelegbe. Iminifada, Shejeje. Oh wow. His intro is even part of the to be fair, everyone gonna listen to
track one.
To track one. But that one is gonna feed. Forgiveness that you like is 12.
Okay.
Skillful, 16, yeah. that was a throwaway song it just sounded like old school.
Yeah, like old Asake.
But number one, like the song that you gave it an absolute 0 is Worship.
Yeah, but Worship he dropped as a single, so yeah, of course.
No, but like he went to the top. This is Refresh.
Yeah.
So this is number 1.
But Worship has been out though.
Yeah, but like this, I expect Worship and Why Love to not even be number 1 and number 2.
It's not coincidence that the singles are number 1 and number 2 though.
And you have Back Outside tracking over and track 4 and track 5.
Track 1 and 2 are pre-released singles, so I can see why that's...
Because it just automatically shoots up because it already has the numbers? Okay. So technically his number 1 is Gratitude and Rora.
What's that number 4 right there?
Gratitude.
Okay, so Gratitude is...
And number 5 is Rora.
Okay.
And number 6 is Amen. Amen is actually fire.
Okay.
Actually, I didn't like it like that, but I think I knew that people would like it. Yeah, I just knew people would like that Amen for some reason. Either way, I think that after a while, like I probably like the album even more. If I'm being honest with myself, because I like this chill. I prefer this chill and Lagoon Boy, that flex thing that I did.
I like how you've called it everything except Lungu Boy. You don't call him Lagoon Boy. You don't call him Logo Boy. You don't call him everything except
Lungu Boy. I like. Is it called Lungu Boy?
It's Lungu Boy.
Lungu Boy. I prefer the Lungu Boy album. That's my best Asake album among those 3 stacks. And the second category, this is number 1 over the
Wale,
EP.
you did not just say Lungu Boy to you is better than Work of Art and Mr. Money.
No, that's preference.
I know that's what I said to you.
But I specifically told you why though. The first 2 sounded the same to me, and I didn't like the production on it. Well, the production sounds good, but I didn't
you like the experimentation he did. He actually, I would say that
it was
on Lungu
different.
Boy, he tried different
That's
things.
why I love it. That for just sound like the same thing.
He definitely did.
And then people in the background singing choir.
Okay, and then the album after that, you fall back on stuff that because Asake is not doing anything here we've not heard from him before.
But it's not the same as the 3 other albums that you dropped.
It's not, but it is still not something I have not heard from
Yes
him
or no? Is
before.
it closer to the EP?
You're not giving me new information.
Yes or no? Is it closer to the EP that I dropped it?
Is it close?
Closer to the EP? This project is it closer to the EP?
Yeah, in a lot of ways.
And now,
Yes.
and that's and I told you. You see, and literally we are parroting or we are paralleling exactly our stance on that EP and on this album. I like that EP very well.
And I didn't.
Exactly. So
Consistency should be track 14.
I think
Consistency should
I
be,
think
should-
you're
consistency
going on
should
your
be
own
track
word.
14.
You are critical. And it's not a bad thing. I'm also critical on beatmakers too.
But you say I'm overly critical.
You are overly
everybody
critical.
says I'm overly
I think
critical.
your expectation for them, right? Because me, I will go in there. I'm not gonna go listen to his past album. I know that I'm one guy. When I want to go there, I want
Fresh mind.
I don't want to hear Asake for
Fresh
like
ears.
yeah, like I'll hear stuff, but I want to go listen to his album and then I'll come into.
You don't want it to influence
I
you,
want
or-
I want to be like, okay, it sounds the same. I want to come in there. I would automatically know, just listen to it, that okay, this sounds like what you made without having
see what
to,
you're saying.
you know. So when I come in there, I'll come in and that's. I like this album.
Yeah, this album definitely makes me want to go back to Work of Art though, for sure. If I don't get what it is I'm looking for from you, not that I was looking for anything here anyway, but if I'm underwhelmed or disappointed by the project, I just revert back to the last dope thing that I feel like you gave me and use that to clean my ears out. And that is exactly.
It's what you be saying like that. Is that what you just throw it inside there like, and then you're not be like, what the fuck? Oh hell no, bro.
Shout out to Asake though.
After all that,
Yeah.
after all that, shout out to
Shout out to
Asake.
him. The
That's
rollout
crazy.
the rollout for this project was interesting. Because I don't know if he probably didn't peep that we were probably too busy to be noticing these things. But you see how like the cover art is a
The head.
sculpture of his face or whatever. So in the weeks leading up to the release, the artwork on like the pre-saved or whatever artwork was changing. So it started from the first mode, the first raw this thing. Then it changes again, like it's evolving. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like it was evolving, and then eventually it now. My only problem with that is we already saw the final form before you people started doing that.
No.
Like you showed us the full face first.
But what you just described is what this album is reflecting to me.
Yeah, post strategy.
How's that your strategy?
Because you showed us the full face first. before you started showing us the beginning of the sculpture.
Okay, I was going off what you
I
were
think
saying.
that links to the album. You have you're trying to tease me with something you showed me already
Full
before.
face or not?
I like that you found the link,
bro.
I like that you found
because
the link between the cover art, execution, and the project.
No,
because you're absolutely right.
Nigga, I was
and
calling
thank you
him
for
out.
opening my eyes. Because
I was calling him,
you are telling me now, I am making the link.
This is how we see things differently.
You are trying to tease me like you're giving me something
we see
new,
it
and then I
differently.
got the album, and the thing that you're giving me is something that I already saw before. Why are you doing this to me? Why are you doing this to me? Why did you lead me on?
That's why the songs are
Why
all
did you
different.
lead me on and make me believe that I was getting something new?
Because you wanted more.
You told me it was a military era. What is militant about this?
Did he say it was a military era?
You don't remember him saying that, yeah, he's in his military era. Like, the lead up, look at the Wild Love cover art for the single.
Yeah, but like that was a while ago though. That was still fresh off the Lungu Boy.
But that's what you told me though. You told
How
me.
long ago? How long ago?
No,
did he tell you
Lungu
that?
Boy was in his skating era. Now he said he was in his military era, and there's nothing.
But that was
militant
a while
about
ago though. No, he didn't say it was. I mean, because that was a while ago. That while
What
love was a while ago.
what is a while? Last
2024.
year. Last year.
It was 2024 now.
When exactly in 2024?
Let me see. It was Asake. This is not me telling me when he dropped the song.
Don't worry, we can do our
Check
videos,
check YouTube. Alhamdulillah. Praise be to God.
February 11, 2025. So,
Okay,
just a little over a year. It's not that long ago.
That was a very different time from now. Now, like Asake, for me,
This
right?
album is not giving
I was not surprised.
commandants. I don't know what's going on
No,
here.
because that was not implied. For me, you should have gotten that's or I guess the snippet from the what's it called again? The EP. The EP was what told me what I needed to hear. I'm pretty sure
Abia Uma
this is
here.
how it will go. Like, but I was just because Asake is very, very. You can go up or you can go down. I felt like I'll hear more of the EP. I'll hear some of the EP, not more. Some of the EP. I didn't think I'll hear more. That was a surprise.
Okay.
He's hearing more of the EP in this than expected. I didn't hear any like Mr. Money, the vibe right now. I didn't hear that.
All right.
Which is cool. It's in his money era. I'm chilling, bro.
That's cool.
I got bitches now.
And then, like I said, having that kind of money comes with a certain relaxation that doesn't feed your creativity. And so if you find yourself in that rut, have people who are still tapped in with the angst, anger, and hunger that is required to make some of the best music. I think that this is a problem that is plaguing our current established big three. And if you fall into that trap, it's very hard to get out of it. It is a very human thing, by the way. But speaking of the big three, Davido and DJ Tunez have been at it recently.
Were they at it?
On Twitter, they did it. They were subbing each other. So how that happened is there's been this video making rounds of Wizkid playing tennis, and he has on like this like sports tights.
Okay. I saw that. Yeah, I saw that.
So
I
then,
saw the way you were talking about.
so maybe a few days later, Davido goes to the gym or he's going out somewhere. He took a picture and he was wearing like white tights, kind of like Wizkid, had the headband and everything. So people have been trolling him that he's a copycat, that he's copying Wizkid.
So the stance. Okay.
Yes, but DJ Tunez, despite him being a celebrity, he moves like a stan, like he trolls like a stan. So he was like, he posted some shit, like posted the Wizkid picture and said, original not made in China or some shit like that. So Davido comes on Twitter and he's like, yo, like, nigga, leave me the fuck alone. Like, why, like, what is your problem? Like, I'm on my own and you're disturbing me. Like, is it until we beat you or something? Something along those lines is what Davido was saying to him. And maybe I should find the specific.
What you're saying, I saw the whole thread and everything, and
some of it.
I'm not gonna lie, if that was the case, that because I saw the original thing not me in China, and at first I was like, okay, you just
thought it was a regular tweet.
And then someone went and pulled the Nakupenda lyrics, and then apparently Davido said that part, original not made in China.
Oh, he said
but
that.
That's also a very Nigerian. Nigerian like lyric as well.
But at the same time, it's like when you know DJ Tunez's behavior, you know that this is not.
No, I'm not even trying to. You're
not trying to justify it.
So that's what I thought at first. But as soon as people started pulling up, I was like, I'm like, come on, Tunez, as per Egbon in a sense. Well, is he Egbon? You and Wizkid them like
these niggas are in their 30s, man, and it's funny. Tunez is older than Wizkid.
Yeah.
Tunez is older than Davido.
Yeah,
Davido is the youngest of everybody involved.
Yeah, it's not all three of them
in this beef triangle.
You shouldn't be doing what you're like. I personally don't like that you are going out to
Instigate.
to like I don't mind the trolling every now like randomly. I don't mind random trolling and then start some shit. But you're coming first of all of the Burna stuff like that makes you look bad.
Yes.
It makes you look like that is your old gimmick.
That's your
And it's
thing.
taking you away from what you actually do that people know you for.
Right.
Now people start associating you with
You're the troll.
which is that don't do that. You know, just stick to the I guess trolling once in a while. That I don't mind that, and then making great music. Leave Davido alone, bro. Like
Leave him alone.
I'm on that.
Reply.
Like leave the guy alone. Like Davido is chilling. He's doing his thing right now. He's killing his shit too. Like what are we doing here? Like
Free that guy.
yeah, if it's Burna Boy, I will cuss him anytime I need to cuss him. Normal.
Right.
That's why I know he's at fault.
Right.
I don't even care if anybody else is at fault.
Right.
I think Burna Boy is at, if Burna is involved, I know he's at
You
fault.
know he's at fault.
He's never proved me like he has never proved me wrong. He always disappoints me. So at this point, I've lost.
You lost that.
I love it. I still love his music, but as per when it comes to him as a person, nah.
Yeah, Tunez has been trolling. Davido first said, "Go face who offend you now. Make una free me. Stop trying to change direction. Go slide."
That's fair. That's a very
That's
fair.
fair. That's fair. Since then, he has said a lot of other things. Threatened that if he sees DJ Tunez, like if he beat him or something, that kind of thing.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Let's
Yeah,
not go there.
definitely don't do that.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
And Tunez has been calling him. He has been subbing him, saying, I want Clay Thompson. He says set I want Clay Thompson. Like I'm putting Clay Thompson gifts, and you know the implication there. Like you cheat on your wife. Davido told him like, yo, better relax before we reveal the nudes that you've been sending to babes. Like stop sending babes nudes, that kind of thing. It's very very messy. I don't need to get into all the tweets, but there's been a back and forth for the last couple of days. Listen, this shit is tired as fuck, man. You people are too old to be moving like this. Some of you have kids. Like, it's time to move. I don't care for this beef. Like, 10 years ago, maybe it was kind of cute. And I think then they were still relatively cool. But this shit is so old, man. Like, move the fuck on.
And you've always said it too.
Yeah, and I agree with you too. Tunez needs to chill the fuck out.
Before album
you just
drops
came
for
from
everything,
a whole thing, and we spoke about that on this platform
Was it not last week?
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks.
Literally just 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks
we spoke
ago.
about this. But now you're trolling somebody else that he's not disturbing, he's not doing anything. Even when the Burna thing happened, Davido could have used the opportunity to come out and be petty. But he didn't. Like, he held his tongue, even if he probably was laughing at it or something. But publicly, we don't know what his reaction was. He held himself. And now you've left Burna Boy and you're coming back to Egon Davido, who has not done any, as far as I've seen, he hasn't done anything to you.
Yeah.
Like, leave that nigga alone. But at the same time, I also think Davido, at some point, man, you gotta ignore these niggas. You
look a lot cooler when you don't respond.
when you on look.
Yeah.
Yes, you're tapped in on social media. Maybe you have friends and stand accounts that are. I'm gonna tell them, yo, stop they send me shit like this, man. Don't send me this shit.
That's what I like. I like
send
the
me this
Jay-Z them. I like the Wiz Khalifa them.
Jay-Z sees everything and he has conversations with people behind the scenes, but he doesn't come on social
He's
media
not
to
gonna.
say it.
He's very quiet about it, but
unless you're the one that will say, oh, Jay-Z told me he didn't like this thing I posted, which a couple of people have
the
done.
Michael Jackson stuff them.
But that's the only reason why we know Jay-Z is upset about things that are said on social media.
People will come and.
But for the most part, yeah, other people will say it for you. But for the most part, you shouldn't be addressed. Ignore these niggas, move on.
Yeah,
you have come so far in your career. You're
Ignore
finally
the
at that point.
stands. You've always had them. Like at this point, they should not be an excuse for you to.
You're in a different place. You've come a long way. You've had quite some time since a woman came out to expose you, which is kind of growth.
Yeah,
right?
and
like
move
a
past
lot
that
of things.
very
Yeah, a
quickly
lot of things that since like 2024, the Grammys have started recognizing you. A lot of things are changing in your career. I don't know why you're laughing. A lot of things are changing in your career for you.
Because for me, you're not the kind of person, but I feel like some people throw that shit as
People
shit.
like to throw it as shit. No, it's not shit.
The reason why
I'm just
I'm
saying it so matter of factly. Things are looking up for you. I liked Timeless. Didn't like 5, which is whatever. But you've had things like looking up for you. 2027, you're planning on doing the album and joint tour with Chris Brown. You're still flying all over the world, like touring.
Please do it.
A lot of dope things are happening for you, and I like to see that for you. For once, I feel like you should take a break from the mess. And I know these niggas are throwing stones at you, and it's hard because every day is like you're ignoring, and there are probably things behind the scenes that they're doing that we're not seeing. But again, it plays into who you are as a person and the artist when you ignore all of that shit and just keep it pushing because you're at the end of the day, it will be the fans now telling them like, yo, shut the fuck, they not doing like leave these niggas alone. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But when you come out and then of course in your anger, you're saying things like, you know, if you sound if I see you, you're playing into that narrative of violence and you don't want to be that guy.
The only fun thing about it is that all of them don't have PR teams. I guess it's not dry. We on the Davido. Well, what do you say? How do you formalize it? Now the Davido team is well out. You know how they always fucking make that shit sound so boring. Whenever it's like PR response, I mean, I like that it's still raw on Twitter, at least in the Nigerian scene versus everywhere else's scene.
Yeah.
But I don't like when it comes to like our biggest achievers.
Like imagine if Davido just kept quiet. Next thing we saw, Davido will be performing at the 2026 World Cup or something. Cool shit like that. Like
just post it and be
let
like,
your wins be what he's doing the
talking.
talking for you. Fuck DJ Tunez and everything else that he's doing over there and the trolling and then like okay fine like so because Wizkid played tennis with the tights. I can't wear. Although I can say maybe that's something you could have been aware of, but at the same time,
it could have been 100% not. I promise you, those guys are not living in the same world.
Yeah, like so, but it could exactly. It could be something you're aware of. It could also be something you're not aware of. But just because Wizkid wore something does not mean you should not. Not be beef. You get what I'm saying? Not be fight in that sense. So Davido, my advice is like, is work on ignoring these niggas, man. Like fuck them.
And the irony of what you said, originally be China, like in context of who got money pass, we all know who kind of got money pass. When it comes to like the music, but different people listen to their music, but they still have that fans,
right? That
big fans,
right?
So exactly, I don't know what you're applying. That doesn't apply to the video at all. The metaphor you're trying to like throw in there is the video is very original with his fans. They love him for the type of music he makes.
Yeah.
Same thing with Wizkid as well too. Yeah. So that's why I'm not getting where this is coming from, Sha. Either way. You're right. They don't need to be letting a win stock for them as opposed to doing this childish rubbish.
Yeah, Davido, especially with Davido, I feel like that's you win better that way.
Yeah. Tunez has always been doing this shit, man, since like 2000. He talks shit about
ignore him. He's like the annoying kid in the like when his attention starved, you sub somebody so that he helps him with his interactions too, and I think he kind of uses it for publicity for his own music.
But it's not good though.
He's dropping on May 15th with Wiz, so they're kind of using
you. No, why using the video? Why you don't even?
I know it's weak. It's a poor excuse for a promo plan. Spend some real money to promote your shit.
Mr. Money did not do that. We just knew he was dropping on
we
first.
Knew he was dropping because he's bigger than that. Because he's bigger.
And they are bigger than like those guys are bigger than that too. Except they are bigger than that.
And Davido proved that you're bigger than that by being silent. Sometimes silence is the best. It's the best bullet. Yeah. It's the best one. I wanted to talk about Elestee, the female rapper on Mavin. They just dropped her. I don't know if the contract ended. Maybe they dropped her. Let me know. I take that back. I don't know if they dropped her. She's no longer on their label. I'm not surprised. I kind of saw that coming.
I'm not going to say what I'm going to say, but keep going.
Say what you're going to say.
No, I'm not going to say what I'm going to say.
You have to say what you're going
I'm
to
not
say.
going to say what I'm going to say.
You got to say what you're going to say.
No, I was going to ask for clarity of mine, but you got in trouble for that last time. You didn't want you got in trouble because of what you said.
Which was? What did I say? Oh.
Is it?
Oh, yeah, the oiled up fun bags. Listen. We just and you know what's crazy. You know what's crazy. We talked about this on the audio only episode that we did. What was that episode? Go and look for it. Mm-hmm. I'll put it in the bio because I'm trying to remember the name right now. We talked about this thing, and I told you, I said I don't know where Auntie is going. Like I don't, even as a rapper self, if that's your thing, we had that conversation. Mm-hmm. May not be like say I can't hate or I celebrate. I've never understood the signing. From the first time I heard, I was like, okay, risky business already signing a female Nigerian rapper. But if you're going to do that, you should make sure that this is probably the best female rapper in the country. And I don't think she is. She changed her name. They first introduced that to us as Life Size Teddy. And then
what's her name?
Life Size Teddy. Now think about that as a bar, as a rap. Like think about it as Nicki Minaj rapping it. I got these Life Size Teddy. Like Teddy,
I don't need to.
I could do if it's going over your head as the viewer. What rhymes with Teddy? If you say it really fast. So Life Size, right? And then over time, like within a year or two, now changed her name. They said she's changed her name to Elestee. And I was like, okay, if after the signing you're just now changing your name, you've not figured out a lot of things.
She just made her name an acronym. She didn't really change it though. It's still the same thing.
Yeah, but it's spelled LST.
Lifestyle Teddy.
No, but not LST, but like ELEES, like something like that. Like spelled out.
But she just done the acronym. That was better. But that just you know what?
Yeah, whatever.
I don't wanna.
It doesn't matter because niggas still didn't give a fuck about the music.
Oh no, never mind. There's an artist called LST. Is it LTK? Never mind. LTK.
Yeah, you're thinking about somebody else.
Yeah, that was the
but yeah, hey, shout out to you. I wish you the best of luck in your solo career. I hope that you figure out why it is that it didn't work out with those guys.
I think Mavin also is kind of in the situation where, like, I mean, I've not written any product from Mavin, honestly. I think they are losing the plots right now.
Yeah.
Their head or leader is not really, I don't think it's as focused on it as it used to be back in the glory days. Even
you think he's focused on the two artists that are bringing in the real money?
I think it's just it's not focusing on, before, like, you could tell, like, when they leave, they go do their own thing and then that's it. When they're leaving, but they still have ties to maybe that the ones bringing the money, yes. So the rest of the guys don't have the focus on them, and they're doing their own thing by themselves.
Yeah.
Crayon Girl left the most ugliest breakup, which is dumb from his part. Yeah. Boy Spice is trying to figure out.
They probably kicked out Crayon and Elestee together. Like they probably walked out of the estate.
The thing is, well, so
hands.
Those guys were not feeling like going to your thing about like label signing people. They're not feeling like they were being out there, and sometimes the label gotta make sacrifices.
And there are people saying like Elestee didn't really push her music like that, and it's very possible because like if you're being slept on and you're the Nigerian female rapper out of the whole group, you're bottom of the food chain.
Yeah,
so it is your incentive.
Rapper one.
Yeah,
and no, I'm not sexist, but female too. Female female singers in everywhere self are not the most.
See, you being a woman is
adaptable.
Not even that rap. The woman and rap together.
Being a girls, when it comes to like, because do you know what I mean? I can call so many women thingy, and out of those women thingy, if I call Arya Star and I call Tiwa Savage, those will be the only two that people really know. Okay. Everyone else gets lost.
About.
Okay. It's harder for them to break out into like the music by themselves. I feel like they don't get pushed. I don't know what it is.
Fair. That's fair. That's actually fair. I think it is easier for men to get a foot in the door. Because women face a lot of challenges. Producers and execs want to fuck you first, and like all these other things. And they just associate you with being expensive because you're a woman. They're thinking like, oh, it's going to cost too much to do. There's a lot that comes with that that women have to face. So I definitely understand what you're saying. Yeah. But let's see. I wish you the best. I wish any upcoming or underground artist is the best. I don't want to see anybody fail. But however, throughout your time there, I didn't hear anything that showed me any signs of like you becoming this like big artist. And maybe you don't need to be a big artist. Maybe you just need to be somebody that finds a niche community. Maybe there are some things that you need to look into like within yourself and figure out, okay, I need to do something different. I need to tap in with a different audience. There's a nice young underground scene right now, and they're playing with all kinds of beats and instruments.
I love that shit, man.
It's the best time. If you want to if you're talking about reinventing yourself, this is the best time you can do this. A lot of dope artists and producers coming up right now. I played an unreleased song on the last episode from a producer that a lot of you don't know, but he's still dope regardless, right? Shout out to Fizz, man. Foz. Shout out to Foz. So this is the best time. Like, go figure out how you can do it yourself. Mavin has given you that platform, so more people know your name than people that would have if you weren't signed to them.
Elestee.
Yeah, try and pull something from the relationships that you created. If Mavin will let you live with all the songs that you recorded under them, because they're known for that. They will let you like leave with the shit that you record. If they can let you do that, that's even more of a plus. Okay. But just tap in. There are a lot of young upcoming female artists, and you can maybe teach them a thing or two, especially in the underground scene. You have female rappers coming up, Like,
you can change your source too. She's still young. I think she's really young.
I'm assuming she's young. She looks young.
So just so I'm clear, is L lifestyle or life size?
Sized.
Okay.
Yeah, you were not mistaken when you made the connection between.
I know. I'm just disappointed. Well, you know what?
You're disappointed.
It's more of the where like you're trying to be suggestive, and then when people like play on that or like the guy's cat call on that particular notion, then you want to like act like men are like dirt. No, you.
Sometimes people do that, but I've not really seen her do that.
I'm not even saying like I'm just.
But yeah,
me,
sometimes it's like people. It is.
Because that's the first thing I thought, and then that was one thing that was the biggest.
That was like the.
I feel like let's go.
Yeah, don't worry. Let's move.
Let's go somewhere else. Yeah,
let's move to that, and I think maybe especially after this. I doubt that we'll be seeing any Nigerian record label signing a female rapper.
Surely with that one.
It's not gonna happen anytime soon. All right.
The one that they had, they went and gave it away. I'll always bring that shit up, man.
It's time.
She's the last one, right?
Who?
To drop, like that we were looking forward to this year.
Who?
Aria.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. I was just kind of making...
I think Rema is teasing that he might drop something, so we'll see.
You drop an EP, Joe. You drop an EP. You turn that shit up, man.
Yeah. All right, it's that time. It is that time. It's time for Put You On. Man, that last snippet got a lot of like great feedback. I mean, I already knew the song was dope, but it was nice to see that other people understood that. And today, once more,
the song was a banger. I'm not even
just a fucking banger. I have another unreleased song to premiere for you guys.
Same guy?
Different guy.
We kind of pointed this out at the audio because I know more people see this clip than listen to the audio. Whatever we say about your track, because the last one I did make comments about someone the guys, if I don't like it, I don't like it. You know, the first thing I do is I listen first and then I bop to it and then I tell you exactly how I felt about it.
Yeah.
So please don't be angry that if you're getting your stuff criticized, it's not going to be criticized like in a bad way. It's more of, I don't like this part. Well, do something else, or it sounds the same. So I just wanted to put disclaimer, like I always do.
For sure. This one is from my guy New Baby. He's based in Canada.
New Baby.
Yeah, New Baby. He's been doing this thing. I like the name. It's a nice name.
That sounds like
he's been grinding for a minute. And he's faced struggles that underground artists face. Like being inconsistent because life is happening and you don't have all the resources that you need. But every time he has gone silent, he has always resurfaced with at least one banger. And this is off an upcoming project, yet to be released project, titled Free, and it's with a dope producer, a Nigerian producer, Trilo, who has also produced for Odumodu Black. Probably recognize him from Declan Rice. You've heard, yeah.
That's absolutely. I'm trying to find the New Baby because I know a bunch of guys from Canada. So I want to see.
Shout out to Trilo. It's new as in NU, not NU.
Oh, New Baby.
All right. This is Emergency by New Baby and Trilo. Johnson IP also has some production on here. All right.
This guy body I never see. Throw my setting. If I fall, should have challenge me. There for emergency. That body not ready. Baby, I'm investing. If I fall, they offend me. That body I never see. However long, gotta give her my time. No time, I forgive my time.
Yes.
See, we know they do housey sounding for here. Housey sounding is for trash music that you want other people to co-sign. I just play you the hits and that is
that
it.
Was so good.
Shout out to New Baby. To all you niggas that are doomsday prophets that are saying Afrobeats is dead and all that shit. Dead where, nigga? Like, shut up forever. Shut up forever. Fuck you, but to Jesus be my glory. All right? I'm waiting for that EP. I can't wait. I heard the song and I was like, I had it on repeat for days.
I'm actually gonna steal this shit, bro.
You want me to send you this shit?
Yeah.
I can send it to you. So for those of you in the comments, I'm not sending it to you.
I'm not going to.
This is not the same as the last one. I'm not sending this one.
There's a reason why I kind of shifted closer to the stuff. Because it didn't sound clean to me.
It's not mixed and mastered yet.
Okay.
So this is a demo you're hearing.
Okay, perfect. So that's why I shifted closer. But when I shifted closer, I could hear exactly what it's supposed to like. It was a lot more like it was like vibrating.
Everything that's going on, yeah.
Is giving me very, I don't say alternative, but very alternative type style that I mostly hear.
Shout out to Trilo on the production.
Shout out to whoever made that.
No, you killed that shit. You flowed well on
singer
it.
killed it too, yeah.
Listen, I love whoever came up with the idea of you guys working together and making a collaborative EP. Shout out to that person. Shout out to that person. Because it's a very dope decision, and I'm a very big advocate of finding somebody that can give you the magic. If you have somebody that will give you one song, lock in with that person and like make more music with them. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't know.
He has the look for it too. So if he just pushes himself out and like create the persona around that, which I feel like he's doing,
he can do.
He will just keep
No, baby, keep it up. You'll succeed.
Yeah,
you succeed.
You actually succeed.
You succeed. All right. The next song I want to play is by an artist that you guys probably didn't even know is affiliated with one of our legends. This guy is signed to Wandeko. I don't even know when that happened. I don't remember Wandeko announcing that he signed somebody. It might have happened. I just was not like
aware,
clued in. But now I know. It does not affect the way I listen to the music, but I can definitely tell that the influence is there. I can tell Wandeko is supporting him, which is the point I was making on the last episode where I said, listen, only sign to artists who have fallen back. They are not actively chasing anything, that they are accomplished and they just want to help somebody as part of their legacy.
They will make one or two stuff.
Because this guy sounds like Wandeko is like literally mentoring him. He's with him in the studio, telling him stuff like, say something like this, say like this, say like this. All right. Without further ado, this is Patience.
For next time, right? Because you gave it away now. Now I'm looking for that thing.
I'm so sorry. Next time I'll say it afterwards.
You remember you used to before. You just be like, what do you hear here? And I'll be like, oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
So now, like, I'll be looking for.
So you're
looking
waiting
for so now I'll probably be more critical of it because I'm like, no, it doesn't. Because I know I listen to one. When the guy's a legend.
Shit, god damn it. All right, I won't do that next time. I'll let the music speak for
itself. No.
You
just sold him out already. So like, fuck it. Let's hear it.
Without further ado, it's Patience by Laz.
Hey, oh no, this is straight banger, straight fire.
You see what I'm saying? Like, he sounds like one day is like that. Say it like this.
I can hear.
Run that shit back, scrap it, say it like this.
It's also not too much.
It's not too much.
He's still carrying himself in his own thing too.
Yes. Like, you won't hear this and say, oh, that's one day, but you can hear one day. I mean, one day has influenced 80% of our artists.
If I'd heard it on his own, I probably wouldn't have made that correlation, but especially because you said it. So you actually did a good thing. I can hear it.
Yeah.
I love. This is what we need to go back to for Afrobeats. This is what we don't need. We don't
need all the time. This is it. This is it.
This is missing, bro. It's very easy.
And it is again. It goes back to what I was saying. Listen, if as an artist you can no longer produce the old you, coach the new guys that have, what did I say? The hunger, the angst,
and they'll make their own new
anger,
of the old
and they will help you. They are helping you carry on that legacy. So if you as a human being are limited and can't do it anymore, pass the torch. And there you go. Shout out to you, Wandeko. You did good here.
You did a good job.
Next one, producer and artist, but this guy is from Rwanda. So he's not Nigerian. He just put out a new project. His name is Badman Cuba, and this is Trouble. Something for maybe
from where is it from?
Rwanda.
Okay,
it's from Rwanda.
I know how the music sounds. So let me
maybe
see.
Maybe a little something for your summer and sex.
Let me see how this will look like. It sounds very Rwanda. Okay, well, let it fully drop.
Say it sounds Rwanda.
No. East Africa, not even Rwanda. East Africa have a particular type. So I can actually, I take it back. This is the beginning side, but this sounds more like the 80s.
Something tells me that you're not the same.
Shadi, I do.
I can feel the shame. They want to blame. Oh. Late night I've been fighting all the thoughts. I don't feel the same. I still have regrets.
I can tell who's influenced.
Roses are red, ferns are blue. Every love song still reminds me of you. Perfume on my shirt, still smell the same. I've been trying to hear about the pain. It's a life of the surprise. I know pressure there, but we still grind. I've been living love, not be by force. Anytime I see you, I'm in trouble. Trouble. You always give me trouble. Now you always get me in trouble.
Is that an electric guitar? How is that made?
You always get me trouble. Now you always get me in trouble.
I'm very curious about that. All right,
I
so-
love it. It's part of the reason why.
No,
I
it's
love
good.
the
It's
production
good.
so
It's
much.
good.
Yeah,
But
I love that part of the beats, especially.
I can tell this one also needs engineering, Abi.
Yeah,
Business
yeah.
engineering.
But he puts it out. Again, that's what comes with being an upcoming artist. You don't have the resources to clean shit up, so you can tell it's rough. You can hear the vocal sound.
But it still sounds good.
But it still sounds.
It
good.
sounds,
It's still dope.
it sounds very, it was a very alternative 80s
Yeah.
style. And then that little thing that sounded like a little electric guitar, even that made it even better on the sauce.
Yeah.
Perfect. I have no
Dope,
critic
shit. Dope shit.
on this stuff. It's dope shit. And you don't sound like the beginning at first, my bias, and then when you came in, I was like, nah, this doesn't sound like what I would hear from East
Yeah,
African.
you don't they carry me to go where I don't know, right?
Yeah,
but
it actually
it's
did.
dope shit. Shout out to him. Go check out his album.
Is he
It's called Cuba Things 2.
It sounded like, I said I heard an influence.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Who?
Omali. That beginning part, do you hear?
If you listen to the album, you hear there's Afrobeats influence there too, which is a good thing. But he puts his own.
It's his own thing, but
Yeah,
like
his
for
own,
me,
yeah.
the other point it sounded like, oh, this
Like,
was
yeah.
yeah, but
Yeah,
like he might not. I'm not saying that he's, but I'm saying like that's what I hear.
That's what you hear.
It could be unintended as well too.
Okay.
That's a very good thing though.
Got you. Last one for today. This one is from an artist that was signed to Chocolate City. Unfortunately, he has not gotten as much coverage that I think matches his talent. But he's doing the thing, and hopefully he overcomes the obstacles he's
Chalk Boy?
facing. Chalk is a Chalk Boy.
I wonder who's
He's a
running
Chalk
Chalk Boy now, sir.
His name is Noon Dave. This is Kondo. On like 2 episodes ago, I played one of his songs called Lotion. He has followed up with another banger. And this one is another one for your sex/summer playlist. If you know the knack, it's summer. If you didn't knack. Anyway, here we go. Kondo by Noon Dave.
You know I like it when you kiss me. I wanna get you wet in the winter season. Your pom pom can't wait to see me. So could we go for breakfast? Cause you're amazing. I see you get your last cause I'm used to the years from nice and dirty. Black tight face and a ribbon, but you look snatched and sexy. Get your piece and I'm good feet trouble now. Miss we get that I'm good feet from Gula. I be myself diva. Because you need some time with me. You know that this guy lies to me. Let me down you to say comedy. You know you can't do. You need some time with me. You know that this guy lies to me. Let me down you to say comedy. You know you can't do.
Verse 2. Okay. So me as a if I was the person that produces this thing, that's why I can't be a producer. I'm not lie because I want to have if I make a beat for you, it's a direction I really feel like I want it to go.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
So if you play it again
From the start?
From the start, yeah.
Okay. There we go.
Like when I hear something like this, right? It's for me. It sounds like it sounds like, but the beat is not telling me that that's what needs to be on there.
Okay.
Like, I want you to be like go and like be like that. Put you on the bed. I can't check in.
Okay, I see what you're saying. Like, oh, yeah,
Like,
like
that's what,
keep it
like,
like
for
keep it
me,
going.
like that's what I want you to do on the beat. I want you to
Attack the beat.
Yeah, you sound like
You're gliding.
It's-
But I want
this
you to punch.
this is
punch.
actually good. I'm not
Yeah,
lying.
yeah.
But for me, that's what I want to hear on this kind of beat.
Got you.
So
Okay. Shout out to Noon Dave. On the last episode, we had a few songs that we put up because everybody in the comments was plugging their music. We played a few dope songs. We had Badaman by Jackson. We had Love by King Ice. I put on African Burn, and then there was Ayula Repeat. Before we wrap up, we have how many minutes we got? Three?
Like 2 minutes. 2
minutes. I think we can get through because I wanted to give them a chance to get a video.
For which one?
Version for some of the songs we played on the.
It was just
on the
30
last
seconds.
episode. Yeah. All right. Here we go. Ayula repeats.
I actually don't remember. So it's a
Cool. I'll
good thing.
refresh your memory.
Uh-huh.
me liar.
I see what you mean. Okay. Hey.
Oh my digo, you 10.
What else do you want me to do? Magic in there, magic in there. Everybody knows. You feel like Oreos. Taking dominoes. I go fight for you like Usos.
This is a very fire
If you
song.
don't know, you go know.
Nobody make me go low.
Alright, shit. It's a fire song.
Shit is riding, man. Shout out to you. Go listen to the last episode for the full breakdown that we did. Also, put on Burn by African. She's a dope artist. I think she's also based in Canada. I could be wrong. But she
Canadian
knows.
guys are doing better than
They're killing it, man. Not the American-based artists, right?
Afrobeat.
African, Burn, let's go.
Such a baby, how much did I pay? Busted my brain, if I busted I don't wanna
It's a good song.
Right?
feel the stuff that you did in my heart, but I wish it all away. Take the highway, to see another day, never
It's a good summer song. It's a very, very good summer song. Yeah. She did a good job with that too. The Canadian guy is not exactly.
Yeah, they're tapped in.
They're tapped in,
They're
yeah.
tapped in. They know their direction. And I'm just waiting for the hook.
For real. There is like top down, like cruising.
Gotta go.
Like
You
on
know, got your girl
that
on the side
beginning
with
of
you.
Romeo Must Die video, that type vibe.
Yeah. Definitely.
You have your girl over there with a scarf flying on there, and she's like having a great time.
Definitely. Shout out to Jackson as well with Badaman. We'll wrap up on that note. I wish I could have given you guys more of a preview on video, but I thought, let's take out the last few minutes and give it to last one, and we out.
It sounds like old school.
That's exactly what you said when I played it last time.
I remember this song. It sounds like they said his name, Pipe Man.
You said General Pipe. Also, Azados. If you think about Madame, like his flow.
Who's that else again?
You don't remember Azados, don't worry, please. With that, wrap up another dope episode of Underground Unreleased. We'll catch you guys on the next one. We out.
Who's that else?
You don't remember Azados?